Hello BookTube, Sarah here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my January 2018 Harlequin book haul. So I've decided to actually separate my book hauls. I buy a lot of books, you guys know that, and I buy a lot of Harlequin books. And, you know, my last book haul, the one that I was originally going to be doing, the one that I did last week, I originally had like a lot of books on that book haul. And I decided to separate the Harlequin from the non-Harlequin because I do buy a lot of them, and I get a lot of them for free from the Harlequin website, or I buy bundles and things like that. And I just thought this way, for people who may not be interested in the Harlequin books, they can kind of skip this video and just look at all my other book hauls. So there's going to be a lot of book hauls on this channel, so I hope that's okay with you guys. But again, you know, you guys know, I do love buying me some books. It makes me happy. And because they're all ebooks, I don't have to find space to put them, which is the brilliant part. So let's jump in and get started here. I have 3 books that I bought just on their own, and then I have 3 box sets that I bought. So the first book is Family Wanted by Renee Andrews. This is book number 1 in the Willow Haven series. This is a love-inspired novel, so it is a Christian fiction or Christian romance novel, and it's about a woman who is a nanny for a family, and I guess she starts falling for the single dad, and but there's a secret from her past that she's afraid if it comes to light, he's not going to think the same of her. So, you know, it sounds really, really cute, so I decided to pick it up. The next one is Under the Boardwalk by Amie Denman. This is book number 1 in the Starlight Pointe Stories series, and this is a Harlequin heartwarming story. These ones tend to be a lot tamer than some of the other Harlequins. There's virtually, I think, no adult content in these, but they still really are very sweet stories, but they don't have the religious aspect of them in there as the Love Inspired do, but they're still clean contemporary romance stories. And this is about a man who owns a theme park, and I guess a woman that he falls in love with. And it looks like such an adorable summer read, so I decided to pick it up. The next book that I bought is His Ballerina Bride by Teri Wilson. This is book number 1 in the Drake Diamonds series. This is about a man who's the CEO of this Drake Diamonds, I guess, enterprise. And he takes a sales girl, I guess he sees her designs, and makes her their new star designer, but then starts falling for her. But she has a dark past. She used to be a ballerina, and something happened, and she's no longer in the limelight. So I guess the story goes from there. It sounds really cute. The cover of it looks absolutely adorable, and I am really looking forward to that one. Next up is a box set that I purchased, and this is the Harlequin Intrigue January 2015 box set 2 of 2. And the first book in this set is called Mountain Retreat, and it's by Cassie Miles. This is about a man who was held captive for 6 months by a South American dictatorship. And his fiance didn't know literally if he was dead or alive. And then he's finally reunited and comes home. But it's not a happy reunion because now he's working for another covert mission. And it's putting her life in danger, essentially. So it sounds really good, and I'm really looking forward to that one. The next book in this set is called Gut Instinct, and this is by Barb Han. This is book number 2 in the Campbells of Creek Bend series. And this is about a man who, after returning from Iraq, breaks up with his girlfriend. And he's hunting a serial killer, and now this serial killer is after his ex. So he's trying to protect her and himself and catch the serial killer. So it sounds really, really good. And the last book in this set is called Infiltration. It's by Janie Crouch. This is book number 1 in the Omega Sector series. This is about a man who is a code breaker for a secret government operation. And during the course of trying to break this code by, you know, the evil henchmen people, he comes face to face with a woman from his past. And, you know, while they're on the run, he's trying to protect her. So, you know, I really like these romantic suspense novels. A lot of them kind of sort of maybe have the same plot idea, but they're all still really a lot of fun and really well written, and I'm very much looking forward to them. The next box set that I bought was Harlequin Special Edition for February of 2016, and it's box set 1 of 2. And the first book that I got is Fortune's Perfect Valentine by Stella Bagwell. This is book number 2 in the Fortunes of Texas, All Fortune's Children series. This one looks really adorable. It's about a man who runs a company, and one of the women that he works with, I guess it's a software development company, she creates an app, and it's a dating app. And the two of them decide to kind of be guinea pigs and try out the app for themselves. And then it turns out they end up getting matched with each other. And the story goes from there. And it sounds really adorable. Very modern for today, you know, with the whole app dating and online dating and things like that. And I'm really looking forward to this one. Stella Bagwell is a really great author, and I really love her work. The next one is A Soldier's Promise by Karen Templeton. This is book number 7 in the Wed In The West series. This is about a man who's returned from Iraq, and while they were overseas, his best friend was killed, and this best friend left behind a wife and 2 young children. So he vows to help take care of them. It's an old story. It's an old, if you will, plot point, or what do they call it? It's a trope, essentially, in romance. But it sounds really cute, and Karen Templeton's a great writer, so this will be a really fun one, I'm sure. And then the last one, speaking of tropes, is going to be Waking Up Wed by Christy Jeffries. This is book number 2 in the Sugar Falls, Idaho series. She is the maid of honor. He is the best man. After being at the bachelor and bachelorette party in Vegas, of course, they wake up together and they got married. And, you know, now I guess it's deciding, do they stay married or not? And it sounds really cute, and I'm looking forward to it. The last box set that I bought is another Harlequin special edition. This is from April of 2015, and this is box set 2 of 2. And the first book is A Decent Proposal by Teresa Southwick. This is book number 4 in the Bachelors of Blackwater Lake series. It's about a woman who, I guess, is set to inherit or run a very prestigious company, and her father kind of wants her to settle down, you know. So she just literally picks some random guy to be her fiance or her boyfriend. And I guess over the course of pretending, they actually do fall in love. And the story goes from there. So it sounds really cute. The next one is The CEO's Baby Surprise by Helen Lacey. This is book number 7 in the Presence of Crystal Pointe series. Essentially, it was a one-night stand. She ended up pregnant. He's the CEO. The tropes go from there. I know these are very tropey books most of the time, but they are a lot of fun, and a lot of the time they're really well written, and oftentimes there's a great spin on them that makes them just, you know, a little bit different. And the last book I'm going to talk about is Oh Baby by Patricia Kay. This is book number 1 in the Crandall Lake Chronicles series. And this one I'm not too sure about. It was part of the box set, and the entire box set was $1.99, so absolutely worth it. But this one, she is looking after her niece because something happened to her sister. And she runs into her old high school boyfriend. I guess he was a jock and she was a cheerleader, that kind of thing. And he is looking after his nephew. Well, the two of them, the teenagers, who are older, these are not young teenagers, these are like seniors in high school, they fall for each other. And the niece ends up getting pregnant. And during all this time, the couple who were reunited end up falling in love too, and I guess there's a baby there as well. So it sounds like a little too far-fetched. I mean, I know a lot of romance novels can be, but this takes it to the next level. And Patricia Kay, I'm not familiar with her writing. I don't think I've read anything by her before. But you know what? It was part of the box set. I will end up checking it out for sure. So anyway, guys, let me know. Have you bought any Harlequin books recently? And or what are you spending your points on if you do get them and you get your points? I, of course, put all these in for points. So I think next week I will probably be having some free Harlequin books that I'll be picking up. Anyway, guys, I will be doing these videos about once a month, so they might end up getting a bit longer as I go, with more books, like with me buying more of these books. But I hope you enjoy them, and please let me know in the comments below. And until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.